Even the dog days of summer can't keep the kids away from the library. John Garlick reports in from Washington, D.C. and the recent vote by the House Armed Services Committee. A new industry is moving into Etowah County. These stories plus weather with Lacey Klontz and sports with Chandler Tyree.
It's now time for the TV 24 News, presented to you by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Good evening and thank you for tuning in to the TV 24 News presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden. I'm Shasta Jones and here's the news for Thursday, June 22nd, 2023. You know, it was a doggone good day to be at the Anniston Public Library today. And unfortunately, for those of you who were out there, we had some technical difficulties with the footage, so we will not have that today, but we will have it for you tomorrow. So if you're looking for that, please tune back in tomorrow. In other news, the House Armed Services Committee has passed the National Defense Authorization Act to help address and deter foreign adversaries' aggression towards the United States. Representative Mike Rogers, Republican from Anniston, Alabama, chairs the committee and was very pleased in the bipartisan support. John Garlick has more on this story from Washington, D.C.
This has been a long day and we have accomplished a lot. We had over 800 amendments. Less than 50 were debated. It just speaks volumes of how well this committee has worked together. But I think everybody in this room knows that the real work was done by the outstanding staff that we have on both sides of the aisle.
Hello, I'm John Garlick. I'm in my office here in Washington, D.C. Yesterday, June 21st, the House Armed Services Committee, under the leadership of our own Congressman Mike Rogers from the 3rd District of Alabama, met and they passed the National Defense Authorization Act. It was a long day, well over 10 hours of debate as they went through all of the amendments. Some interesting things transpired. Of course, that committee consists of 59 Congress people. The majority of which, 31 in fact, are Republican and 28 are Democrat. Most of the voting that went on was by party. So if it was a Republican amendment, pretty much none of the Democrats voted for it and vice versa. But they got a lot of accomplished, and it was a very productive day. A couple of things notable for Alabama. Spacecom came up. You know, that big debate about whether Spacecom is going to be in Huntsville or in Colorado, and an amendment was passed to force the Air Force to make a decision. Interestingly to note that all of the research that was done a couple years ago had Alabama number one in several of all of the criteria necessary to build a base. Alabama was number one. Colorado, where the Air Force seems to want Spacecom, rated number 5. All three of our congresspeople from Alabama, Mike Rogers, Dale Strong, and Terry Sewell, all agree that Alabama's the number 1 choice, and why in the world would you want to build a base at the number 5 choice? So we should be hearing from the Air Force in a few weeks, perhaps, on their final decision. Other interesting amendment was brought to us by Matt Gaetz out of Florida. He proposed an amendment and then withdrew it, but his amendment was that he wanted the Armed Services Committee to authorize President Biden to use military force to destroy what China is building in Cuba. China, as you well know, has a listening post out there since 2019, and now are working with Cuba to build a military base, basically a stationary aircraft carrier, if you will, 90 miles off the coast of Florida. For the Community Television Network, I'm John Garlick on assignment in Washington, D.C.
A new industry is coming to Gadsden. Ultra Safe Nuclear Corporation, USNC, announced their selection of Gadsden, Alabama as the location of the company's Micro Modular Reactor, MMR, assembly plant. The highly automated facility will manufacture, assemble, test and inspect the non-radiological modules needed to construct USNC's industry-leading micro-modular reactor. While USNC operates in the nuclear energy sector, the company emphasized that no radioactive material will be used or stored at the Gadsden assembly plant. The decision to locate in Gadsden resulted from an extensive search spanning multiple states and hundreds of potential sites. The deal was formalized through a project agreement executed by Governor Kay Ivey and the company. Alabama is home to an impressive array of highly innovative companies, so our state is an ideal place for Ultra Safe Nuclear Corp's new advanced microreactor assembly plant. Governor Kay Ivey said this unique facility will benefit the Gadsden community through a significant investment and the creation of good jobs, while also reinforcing Alabama's reputation for cutting-edge manufacturing operations. This is a game changer for Gadsden, said Gadsden Mayor Craig Ford. Ultra Safe Nuclear Corporation's selection of Gadsden proves what I've known all my life about the unmatched grit and capability of our workforce. The non-nuclear production facility represents a $232 million investment in advanced nuclear infrastructure, benefiting the community, the Southeast region, and the nation. When operational, MAP will employ 250 professional and technical workers. Construction is slated to begin in 2024 with the facility operational in 2027. We will have more on this story from Courtney Lynham and Noah Brothers tomorrow. Well, hey, Lacey, how are you today?
Hi, Shasta. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very good, thank you. Fortunately, it's been a little cooler out there today.
A little bit, but don't get used to it. You'll enjoy it tonight and tomorrow, but it's not looking very cool for the next week after tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Do you have to have a hot summer?
It's actually been a fairly mild summer for yeah. So far. I just wish it would stay that way.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, you're watching the TV 24 News presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team One Chevrolet. Team One Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team One Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
I am a dreamer who will make a difference in this world.
I'm flying to a future of great promise and change.
I am a mentor committed to helping my students transform their lives.
I'm a hard worker striving to build a better Alabama.
I am a go-getter with ambition and drive.
I am a Gadsden State Cardinal.
Watch me.
Watch me.
Watch me fly.
At Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical, we know how hard it is to find a dependable company you can trust. The time-consuming effort can be frustrating and overwhelming. We believe what matters is getting back to what's important to you. Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical is built upon honesty, integrity, and also trust. We are your local choice for all your HVAC plumbing and electrical needs, serving Calhoun, Jefferson, Shelby, and surrounding areas. Visit our website at callduns.com to schedule your appointment for dependable service done right.
Welcome back. Today, there has been devastating breaking news regarding the submersible that has been missing since Sunday with 5 men on board.
This morning, an ROV, or remote operated vehicle, from the vessel Horizon Arctic discovered the tail cone of the Titan submersible approximately 1,600 feet from the bow of the Titanic on the seafloor. The ROV subsequently found additional debris. In consultation with experts from within the Unified Command, the debris is consistent with the catastrophic loss of the pressure chamber. Upon this determination, we immediately notified the families. On behalf of the United States Coast Guard and the entire Unified Command, I offer my deepest condolences to the families. I can only imagine what this has been like for them, and I hope that this discovery provides some solace during this difficult time. Additionally, we've been in close contact with the British and French consuls general to ensure that they are fully apprised and that their concerns are being addressed. The outpouring of support in this highly complex search operation has been robust and immensely appreciated. We are grateful for the rapid mobilization of experts on the undersea search and rescue, and we thank all of the agencies and personnel for their role in the response. We're also incredibly grateful for the full spectrum of international assistance that's been provided. The ROVs will remain on scene and continue to gather information. Again, our most heartfelt condolences go out to the loved ones of the crew. We'll now take questions.
John, what other debris have you found? John, what other debris have you found?
Can you talk about the delay in reporting the vessel missing and what impact that had on the recovery?
This was a incredibly complex case, and we're still working to develop the details for the timeline involved with this casualty and the response. And so we'll provide that information.
James Matthews from Sky News. John, what other debris have you found? And have you found any trace of those who were on it?
So this is an incredibly complex operating environment on the seafloor, over 2 miles beneath the surface. And so the remote operating vehicle has been searching, and it is highly capable. And we've been able to classify parts of the pressure chamber for the Titan submersible.
Our thoughts and prayers are with those families affected. John Garlick joins us again with more from D.C. and the Museum of the Bible.
Located just off the Federal Center Southwest Metro stop, in fact less than a block, is the Museum of the Bible. A must-see exhibit regardless of your faith. A study in the history of the printed word in addition to the Bible and its effect on the entire world. Lots of interesting exhibits. 6 floors of wonderful exhibits and special shows that you can participate in. A must-see visit when you come to Washington, D.C. Here at the Museum of the Bible for the Community Television Network, I'm John Garlick.
Coming up, Lacey Clontz has your forecast. You're watching the TV 24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Hello everyone, Tony Russell, General Manager of Sonny King Ford. And boy, do we have unbelievable markdown on used cars that you do not want to miss. It's time to make the best deal on a used car. Shop our wide selection of used trucks and premium pre-owned models. Don't wait another day. Come by and see me, Tony Russell, and let's make a custom deal for you. Find great savings on pre-owned used cars at Sonny King Ford on the sunny side of the street, Anniston, Oxford.
The weather is warming up and spring is just around the corner at Miller Sand and Landscape Supply. I'm Craig Miller and we've got something for everyone. From bulk materials like sand, gravel, and mulch to beautiful outdoor decor to make your outdoor living space the envy of the neighborhood. See our beautiful selection of Mazzarelli fountains, flowers to brighten your garden, and an outdoor center loaded with beautiful decor. Whether you need a little or a lot, visit Miller Sand and Landscape Supply.
So y'all been talking for 6 months now?
Yes, this is my soulmate. I'm so excited.
Well, we're about to go find out.
Why are we at a cemetery?
Well, it seems like you've been drug fished. You've been talking to fentanyl this whole time. I'm so sorry.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
For today's Forecast Extra, a deadly tornado struck Matador, Texas last night. Unfortunately, 4 people were killed and at least 10 were injured. Some homes and buildings were completely destroyed. There were reports of vehicles being rolled and some were even tossed by the powerful winds. Matador sits in Motley County, where more than 500 of the 800 or so customers were without power as of this morning. Forecast high temperatures for the area are around 90 degrees and are expected to reach the triple digits by this weekend. Coming up here in Oxford, we're going to have clear skies throughout the next few days with rain starting back up on Sunday. Now tonight it's going to get down to 63 degrees and we're going to have some clouds with a slight chance of showers. And then tomorrow it's only getting up to 83 degrees and we'll have partly cloudy skies with a 25% chance of showers. Now coming up for the rest of the week, tonight and tomorrow, those are probably the best temperatures we are going to see. They're going to be in the low 80s, but starting Saturday, we are going to be reaching the high 80s, actually for the entire rest of the week. After that, it's going to be in the high 80s. Now, Sunday, it is going to have scattered thunderstorms as well as Monday, and then it'll clear up Tuesday and Wednesday. But those high temperatures are not going anywhere. Usually with the rain, that at least drops the temperature a little bit. Not this time. Summer is officially here. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV 24 weather report. We'll be right back.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team One Chevrolet. Team One Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team One Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
There's a special place where overtime gives way to family time, where fast pace becomes a little slower lifestyle. At Campers Unlimited, we can help get you there, where your lake house, beach house, or tailgate headquarters can have the same address. We carry the top brands in America like Grand Design and Forest River. With a large selection, we're sure to have a floor plan that fits your needs. So when you're ready to disconnect in order to reconnect, take the easy drive to Campers Unlimited on Interstate 59 in Gadsden or shop us online at campersunlimited.net.
Hello, I'm Kyla Whitmore with the Whitmore Mortgage Group, powered by Success Mortgage Partners. I am located on Highway 78 East in Oxford. We are a full-service mortgage lending branch specializing in single-family residence, condos, townhomes, up to a 4-unit property. We even do barn dominiums. We are Success Mortgage Partners, where success is what we are about, mortgages are what we do, and partners are how we treat everyone.
For over 60 years, pain relief products were developed by big pharma and companies that could cause harmful side effects. Now there is something new in a topical pain relief product. Thousands of people who experience pain daily are now enjoying a safe pain relief product. This big discovery is Sweet Relief. Sweet Relief is a 100% all-natural OTC product that allows you to experience with no drugs, no chemicals, no alcohols, no CBDs, just fruit moisturizing with a tropical scent. Thousands have bought and used Sweet Relief with great success. Sweet Relief specializes in relieving minor arthritis, muscle and joint pain in 1 to 2 minutes. That's 1 to 2 minutes, not days or weeks. Order today. Go to www.mysweetrelief.com. That is mysweetrelief.com.
We start out the day with Charlie Maniscalco, a guy that we just caught up with a few weeks ago for the Oxford High School playoffs, is being inducted into the 2022-2023 JSU Hall of Fame. He will be part of, like I just said, the 2022-2023 Hall of Fame class. Maniscalco played baseball at JSU. He signed under first-year head coach Rudy Abbott back in 1970. He lettered in all 4 seasons, including a sophomore campaign where he finished 9th nationally for sophomores with 9 home runs. He also, we all know, after graduation, he joined Bill Burgess' staff at Oxford High School, and then followed him and became a renowned offensive coordinator during some of the best years of Jacksonville State football in school history. And so congratulations to Coach Charlie Maniscalco, another well honor. He was inducted into the Calhoun County Sports Hall of Fame in 2019. So you just keep adding honors to a legend. Congratulations, Coach Mann. A local duo is competing at the National Fishing Tournament in Wisconsin. Luke Messer and Hudson Harmon are competing in the National Fishing Tournament for high school fishing put on by the Student Angler Federation. I talked to both of them earlier today. They said they like about 9 or 10 pounds tomorrow from qualifying for the championship bracket in the championship day. So good luck to Luke Messer and Hudson Harmon as they compete in the Student Angler Federation National Fishing Tournament. Childersburg has a new head baseball coach. Will Donahue is the new head coach for the Tigers. Will played at Childersburg, and his dad, Chad Donahue, was a longtime assistant and will probably be an assistant for his son now. Will was the manager for the 2007 state championship team. Congratulations to Will Donahue as he takes over the Tigers baseball program. Also in baseball, Florida punched their ticket to the College World Series Finals. Here is some of the action. Early in the game, you see a home run right there in the first inning to give the Gators an early 2-0 lead right there over the Horned Frogs. Strikeout there. Another strikeout. Good changeup. Good location. 4-6-3 double play ball always helps pitchers out.
Oh, he did stay. Boy, at first the umpire. The next from Caglione. Swing and a fly ball that's going to get down in right
the drive. That's going to even up the score.
Going to send the runner. The cut to Rivera. The throw to the play.
Actually, it is not. I remember this play. They were actually talking to the coach, and the coach talked about how bad of a jump they got on that ball, which he should have known was down. Ended up coming back to bite them later on in the game. You'll see.
Slater slider right there. A huge strike. Second, now another. The 1-2 pitch. See ya. Fastball got him that time, and that will do it. Another 3-2 to Shelley. And it's hit hard out into right center field pretty well. Going back, and that ball's going to short hop the wall.
Ball off the wall there, you see. So a leadoff double to start out the top of the 9th inning for the Gators to set up the winning run.
Curlin grounds it left side, backhanded by the shortstop. Gonna be a tough play. Curlin beat it.
Nice play by the shortstop. Just too much momentum going away. Couldn't get enough on the throw. So the Florida Gators were able to take the lead. Strike out to start the bottom of the 9th. We're about to get to the play of the day right here. Here we go.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
A long drive, right center field. Goes back, makes a play right up against the wall, collides into the wall. What a great play for the Florida Gators to advance to the College World Series Finals. The big question is, who are they going to play? LSU and Wake Forest played last night, and LSU defeated Wake Forest, giving us an if necessary game tonight to see who joins Florida in the finals. Here's some action from that game. I'll tell you this, LSU, their bullpen has been lights out for them the past couple of ball games. They kind of had a bullpen game a couple of nights ago against Tennessee. Both guys pitched really well. They gave up 2 early runs here, and then the bullpen absolutely shuts the hottest hitting team in the country down for the rest of the ball game. Great play right there just to keep it on the infield. A great base run right there not to get thrown out. And I have seen this more, and as a former catcher, drive you insane. There has been so many pass balls, wild pitches that people have scored on in this College World Series. Great teams competing like crazy, but it's been a lot of pass balls, a lot of easy runs right there where people don't have to earn it. You see a bomb right there, hung a changeup. You can't hang a changeup to Beloso. That's going to happen a lot of the time when you hang a changeup belt high to one of the hottest. Right now in the College World Series, he's been one of the hottest hitters in the country. So you see there, 5-2, kind of the answer in the ball game. Neither team scores the rest of the ball game, and the game ends at 5-2. So congratulations to LSU tonight. If necessary game, 6 o'clock on ESPN. Wake Forest versus the Tigers to see who goes to the College World Series Finals with the Florida Gators. So also, like something that's been pretty cool to me, Bat Digest did a study on the bats that are being used in the College World Series and in the Super Regionals. You see there, the 2022 DeMarini, the Goods, has been the most used bat. But here's what I want you to see. Tied for number 5, the 2023 Slugger Atlas, made by Louisville Slugger, is a bat that cost about $200 less than some of the other bats on there that's being used just as much as that. On the Vipers were rained out last night. The home opener tomorrow at Chocolaca Park. Let's see if we can get a big crowd out there for the Smash It Sports Vipers who play their home games right here in Oxford, Alabama. See if we can help them get to their first ever win. And then also tonight, the NBA draft. Who is going to be the next legend? I think everybody kind of knows who's going to be the number 1 overall pick, but who is going to be the next guy that comes out of this draft class to be a superstar? That's it for the day. For sports, I'm going to turn it back over to the ladies. Hope you have a great day. God bless you.
Wow, got a lot going on, don't we?
We do. I kind of love the sports, though. So did you ever have a bat collection?
No.
I thought you worked with some baseball stuff at one point, so.
No, growing up I was in the drama club. I didn't do much sports. I played basketball though.
That kind of counts, maybe.
Just a little. Just a little. Thank you for joining us tonight. You've been watching the TV24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet in Gadsden. Good night, everyone.
For over 60 years, pain relief products were developed by Big Pharma and companies that could cause harmful side effects. Now there is something new in a topical pain relief product. Thousands of people who experience pain daily are now enjoying a safe pain relief product. This big discovery is Sweet Relief. Sweet Relief is a 100% all-natural OTC product that allows you to experience with no drugs, no chemicals, no alcohols, no CBDs, just fruit moisturizing with a tropical scent. Thousands have bought and used Sweet Relief with great success. Sweet Relief specializes in relieving minor arthritis, muscle muscle and joint pain in 1 to 2 minutes. That's 1 to 2 minutes, not days or weeks. Order today. Go to www.mysweetrelief.com. That is mysweetrelief.com.